hope they either, you know, commit to it or just forget about the Mirana.
Yeah, go a little deeper. For now, things largely looking the same. So again, they have first pick and they ban the Knicks.
Yes.
Oh wait, that was MadKings though. But MadKings did it. Wait. Yeah, MadKings had first pick last time, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Huh, that's
and they first picked the Mirana.
Yeah.
But now Inverse have first pick, and they're still banning Knicks and Bat. And are MadKings still going to ban Mars and Puck? Am I crazy?
You're not. I don't understand it either.
Your ban should not be the same if we've switched sides.
Or no, if we switch pick. Sides or whatever.
If we switch picks.
Yeah. If you switch pick priority, correct. It's that logic of if you're first pick, you want to leave the most broken hero in. If you're second pick, you want to make sure the most broken hero gets removed because you don't have the opportunity to first pick it. I know this is really complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Drafting 101 from Coach
quite
Trent.
Confused here. I don't know why why their bans are the same.
If they
makes
pick
no
Puck
sense
here,
to
though,
me.
I mean, that's not bad. Maybe they don't like Knicks. They want something that's more of a flex like Puck. I don't think we would over-criticize
I feel like
that, would we?
take the Knicks out if you want to play heroes that Knicks is good against and you value those heroes more than Knicks, right?
Who, like Bat Rider?
Yes, or Puck, but they give the Puck away anyway, so that's
all right.
Yeah.
I'm really trying for Inverse here, but I'm not. Yeah, they really like the Witch Doctor.
He's a cool guy.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's a very flexible hero.
Is he cooler than Puck, though? I don't know.
I
don't think so.
Seconds remaining.
I always feel like I can do something when I'm Witch Doctor. I feel like if we're losing, I can just yell at people and smoke and we'll get a kill. You know, you can mobilize the team. Now, speaking of doing something, there's my guy.
He is a doer.
Yeah, great versus the Puck. You get that one silence and it can ruin Puck's life. Kind of forces the Yules, but then if they Yules, you still have tools versus that as well. So,
all right, Team Gary has picked their hero.
I mean, I think we're done. This is going to be a 3-game series. Brave King is on MadKings side.
Go next.
They have Puck on top of it, so the compound probability of win rate here is like 93%. I think.
What about when they pick Undying? How will that impact things?
Oh. This very much reminds me of that thread I saw yesterday talking about how Dota is a super simple game, and it was the screenshot from the formula of healing restoration versus reduction. And that really simple example they had of like, well, if Triad does this and then someone uses Shiva's, he would have 0.95 multiplier. Like, I am so lost, and I just don't care. Does any of this matter? Not really.
It's all about feel. That's the
It's all about feel. That dude, it always comes back to that. It really does. Dota's a game of emotions and feelings, Trent. Dota's really a game of managing your own psychology. It's a game of mental discipline more than anything else.
It's from refraining from screaming. You know how you write out a tweet and then you delete it? It's basically that. You need to make sure you're not holding down the mic button sometimes. When you
That's
say
why I like
stuff.
streaming my pubs, because I can talk crap about my teammates, but off mic, and it's still satisfying, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the same thing doing that by yourself.
No,
right?
Talking to yourself about how stupid your teammates are is an exercise in insanity.
It's a little worse.
Timbersaw, Tidehunter, some big beefy boys banned out.
Yeah, just some heroes that Wraith King's not that happy versus. It's pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm. Beastmaster's still up. Both sides need offlaners. So
Beastmaster. Well, that's a great hero, Bowie.
He is. Right?
I want to know
why
what Parker's
is he still there.
Why is Shaker ignored? I also don't know. But I actually want to believe that Shaker is going to show up this time. All right? No clockwork. So you're not afraid of that. You have the Puck on your side for MadKings.
Does look pretty good. And they have potentially both support roles open. Yeah, I would say that looks solid. The only question is what 3 do you want with it? They banned the Beastmaster. Okay. Good.
Ban.
Makes Wraith King's life easier. Means you don't have to pick some Beastmaster counter.
But now the hard part.
Can you just take Earthshaker right now? But there's no point. You might as well wait. Might as well pick your 5 that goes with the Wraith King.
Oh,
they're covering
there you
it.
go. You counter the Shaker. So if they don't want the Shaker, you don't really have to pick
hard
it.
for inverse to mix in though, isn't it?
I think this will just be a 5. Yeah, I don't think inverse can take it. I mean, they like cover the.
Yeah, I guess their sprint mid is kind of like popular here, but yeah, you guys are right.
Come on, Bowie. Don't even tempt them. We saw what Parker did mid. You want to see a Parker Earth Spirit mid? I don't.
Maybe Noah God plays it. Calm down,
dude. Trent,
we're fine.
Okay, did you watch that game? How many times should a Morphling die before 13 minutes to a Queen of Pain on full Agimorph? Answer that. How many times? Is the answer 0? Because I thought it was 0. Solo to a Queen of Pain at 10 minutes. How many times should the Morphling die?
Once.
0 is the answer. He died 3 times.
Goodness. Fun fact, do you guys know how many years of Wraith King has been played this month in 11 days?
Tell me.
50 years, 286 days, 10 hours, and 41 minutes of human existence have been spent playing Wraith King.
Oh, it's so much reincarnation.
Wait.
Yeah, you don't actually have to double it.
They picked Enigma into Wraith King and Clockwork.
And Puck.
You don't like it versus Wraith King? I kind of like it versus Wraith King. The Midnight Pulse, he's so static. Like, he just gets bogged down.
Okay, but... like your Eidolons just melt to the skeletons. You do have that second life, and the Clockwork is pretty good at canceling Black Hole, especially now that people are buying Jetpack. It's actually pretty easy to like.
I mean, it's pretty
find
old
the right
school.
angle, right?
Right. This is like 8 years ago. Oh, Clockwork, hard counter to Enigma, BKB, piercing ultimate. We don't see it that much anymore, but it's still that's a very confident Enigma pick, right?
The last time I saw it, he missed 5 hook shots trying to get the Black Hole. It was like the funniest thing ever. So maybe this Clock will have a better time.
With the Necro build, it's actually pretty good versus Wraith King because you can drain his mana in the early game until he has shard.
Yeah, we got layers here for sure. Like it is very frustrating to have to like take down 1 life without Black Hole, but then it's also the flip side of like it's like basically guaranteed if you still have Black Hole after. So
yeah.
Not too terrible either way. It is a great hero for enabling the Earth Spirit too, just because you can play in lane together, but he can also just leave and rotate on the mid lane really easily with the Enigma being protected.
Is this Aether Lens Enigma jazz still happening? I saw Bowie tweeting about this Meteor Hammer Aether Lens just this morning.
Dude, it's so good, but people, they don't understand. They don't believe.
You go Aether into Hammer on Enigma?
Hammer into Aether.
Why Hammer?
So you can take a tier 2 tower by 20 minutes.
So, yeah, but why wouldn't you just get Necro?
Well, first of all, let's go by parts. If you get Necro, they actually do shit damage to towers. It's not even close, and because of the glyph, like you just lose your Necro, and he has a 1 minute cooldown. You can actually get Eidolons, force tier 2 glyph, then you Meteor Hammer. It doesn't even kill the entire wave, and you have Meteor Hammer again, and then you just take tier 2 tower after that. It's really good.
This is a Bowie build here. Now, if there's anybody crazy enough to do it, it might be
Badman started doing it. All right,
not
I have
doing
8K players by my side, but all right, they have OD here.
Against the nightly talent game is off for tonight. Bowie's not allowed on Enigma. I'm gonna watch out here. No, I'm down. You can. I'll play the Earth Spirit. You play the Enigma. Yeah, we'll win some games, bud. So they instantly go OD with the Legion Commander being there. We now have the Astral Save versus Duel. Wow, what a counter. And they're basically just missing their big right clicker.
I just hate this Legion pick with all my forces. Like, what? They picked the Legion into... Oh, no. Okay, I got nothing. That's a response. But even still, like, it doesn't save anything from the Black Hole. I think Legion is a bad hero in general. I don't like.
All I see it doing is delaying the tower take. That's my Legion life.
I guess
throwing out overwhelming odds, trying to set up for situations where the Puck and the Clockwork can rotate in and score kills. That's like the best hope I see here. But yeah, the hero has just looked rather repulsive as of late.
I love that word. Yeah. Repulsive is a good word.
Repulsive.
Has she not? Am I wrong? They left Monkey again, right?
Monkey King.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Now Inverse is going to show us how to play Monkey King versus the Wraith King. All right. Queen Gary's going to be sad for the ride or die on this one. The Wyvern. Okay. Now, Trent, you were hot on this hero, and then you got cold. Where are you right now?
I was hot?
At the beginning, we were talking some nice things about Wyvern. Didn't you say like last week that you're not hype on Wyvern anymore? Well, she doesn't do enough in the lanes.
I'm trying to remember when I was hot on Wyvern. I think we were talking about how
I think literally week 1. I think literally week 1
we're talking about how
saw
like the pub impact of being position 5 Wyvern is always nice because you feel like you can turn a whole game. But her lane is disastrous. Yes, it is a very hard time for the most part. Very long cooldowns versus strong laners. It can be pretty bad. But the Enigma, it makes a little bit of sense, right? Lots of AOE spam versus the Eidolon, so it's got something there. Yeah. And the Cold Embrace is really good versus Monkey King.
True.
Well, my mind has to go inverse because they have good heroes, but they have the king on MadKings, and their name actually has king on it. So I will go with the MadKings, but only because my heart forces me to.
South American lore, you got to do what the heart says, Bowie. I like that. But this inverse draft looks scary. OD, Monkey King, Enigma. These are big cores.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid for me, too. I do think this game looks closer draft-wise than the last game, though.
All right. Well, now we cross our fingers and pray that not only can we complete this Dota game, but we can do it while conquering the pause monster. Hopefully the pause bot doesn't come back too much because game 1 was a bit slow. Gary, it's your turn. Are we ride or die this game? Are you now a fan of the MadKings?
Man, it's difficult. That's the question I was going to ask Theben as well. Is it ride or die time? Because I'm leaning towards inverse right now.
I'm never going against the Mad King. I mean, the king.
The one true Mad King.
Altogether. Yeah, the one true Mad King ever again. All right, the Wraith King, it is. Gary,
so you're back in Mad Kings.
Yeah, but we got to ride or die with this. It doesn't matter if Inverse won game number 1 or if their draft looks cool in game number 2. There's a king on the other team.
When you're right,
on, Gary.
You're right. I cannot, my allegiance cannot be swayed. I must follow the Wraith King. Sora up in that top lane, but it's a fight down bottom as Toby being pummeled by the Monkey and the Earth Spirit as the Clockwork in some trouble too. They've got Wyvern and Puck in the vicinity, but a big Primal Spring in there. Monkey King, he's stuck in the cogs now, and he's going to get the kill out of it.
Oh no, Gary, this is not good for the King. The King's team. The King's team is not doing it.
The King's alone up top. The rest of his court, a bunch of jesters mucking around down in that bottom triangle.
I will say though, I'm not a big fan of a Legion Clockwork dual lane. Like I would have to agree with Trent over here. Yeah, he said that Legion Commander is such a lackluster hero. That's what it feels like, and it really is. I just don't think Legion has that big of a place in the game. Even against Batrider, we see Legion sometimes getting picked just to be able to remove that lasso, but even then, it just feels awful to have a Legion on your team. It's like very rare where she dominates.
I was trying to figure it out in the draft as well, because it was that, third, fourth pick Legion Commander, fourth pick Legion? And I was wondering, does this block like a Lycan pick, or are they trying to scare away, summons or a push strat coming in? But every answer I tried to formulate was just like, nah, Legion sucks.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, you saw Wish Doctor, Earth Spirit. I guess maybe you can use press the attack to remove the Magnetize, right? That might be it. True. Or a silence, or a little bit of a heal against the Wish Doctor, but other than that... Or maybe even a duel against Enigma. Like, you want to duel the Enigmas so he can't BKB and Black Hole.
Just hold him in place. Now, I guess you do have the heal to kind of mitigate some of the Maledict damage. We'll see how it goes in that bot lane, though. It was a nice little move by Slaw there. Actually grabs the range creep.
Yep.
So they should be able to deny it.
For MadKings. So whenever you get this range creep pulled, when you're trying to get your wave in front of your tower, you lose a lot of XP and your wave just ends up getting pushed back into the enemy anyway, so feels like the pull was just a waste.
Yeah, it doesn't feel particularly good. Very often we find ourselves stuck in this bottom lane. That's where all the action happens in these South American games, but Noah in that mid lane against the Puck currently doing pretty well. Push that wave in. Very even in
Puck
the CS.
Actually, very good hero against OD throughout the game. You got that silence, you got the coil. OD hates to deal with both of those skills, and then you also have the phase shift problem. So your Arcane Orb's not going to be able to hit onto the Puck, as you can see in this mid lane so far. Just phase shifts every time the Arcane Orb comes out.
Yeah, that early value point in phase shift working wonders. And top lane, Earth Spirit does join the Enigma. And they had a good period there where Enigma had dragged the wave back, but now it's closer to the Dire Tier 1. Time for the Wraith King and Wyvern to play forward. And they don't have another stun for another 4 seconds, so the Earth Spirit's actually able to trade out a lot of damage onto the Winter Wyvern. Probably going to force the salve too.
Yeah, he went for the Vampiric Spirit over the Mortar Strike here. I think with the Mortar Strike, the Enigma was dead. Surely.
It's a big wave there. I'm surprised Wraith King didn't go for just a stun on the Enigma under the double wave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Reaches that radiant
definitely
tier 1. Monkey King jumping bottom. Clockwork again. He trapped the monkey in the cogs with him, and with the Maledict, it should be enough damage to take out Destroyer. The Boundless Strike, in fact, will be there to secure it. And it feels like,
you know, free farm monkey. And
yeah, the fact that Legion doesn't offer you much when you're a Clockwork, right? What does Clock get up to?
I mean, they really don't give each other much. Clockwork can use his body to maybe get the attention from these laners.
Oh, Puck, Waning Rift, the tower damage.
No!
Oh my god! Noah survives!
He threw the lane so hard there. Just making that dive. Odie just walked into the trees. Puck getting hit by the tower.
That's some nasty stuff. Yeah.
He took 534 damage from the tower, by the way.
Yeah, it was all tower hits. Yeah, he took a whole bunch of tower hits.
Well, he was destroying that lane until then.
Oh, unfortunate. Does send Noah back to base, but then OD is going to return immediately. Already with a crown purchased up, well on his way towards that Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, I was going to say, this Monkey bottom, not only is he free farming in terms of losses, but he got that early kill as well. When they made that play in the triangle area, another kill on the Clockwork. He's going to be enormous this game. Way more farm than the Monkey we saw from last game.
Yeah, incredible start. And I'm just looking at the CS now. Enigma's up there, 22 and 11. OD pretty even with the Puck still, even after Puck's death. Very tight in the CS there. And overall game plan-wise, you know, it doesn't feel like Inverse have that same waiting kind of grace period at the start of the game where they're waiting for level 6s and stuff. They can just start running at you with an Earth Spirit, Monkey, Witch Doctor. It's going to be non-stop. MadKings much more focused on their items this time around. Need that Wraith King to get up to his... I assume Radiance this game. But, you know, with last game, we saw that Armlet Deso, Battle Fury. We could see a shift out
Radiance
from Sora.
is a very good item against Enigma and OD. So, you're definitely going to want that. And obviously, I don't have to explain how it's good against Monkey King. Got that evasion, the burn damage, running away from the Wukongs. You're going to need to do some damage going out. I want to say, this Winter Wyvern pick, Gary, I'm not a huge fan of it. I get the idea. You pick this Wyvern as a curse against the Monkey. You can also curse the Enigma when he has a BKB. But I would have rather seen like a Crystal Maiden in this game. I like fast heroes when you play against Enigma. Heroes who can amplify your teams. When I mean fast, I don't mean movement speed, okay? We all know how slow CM is in terms of movement speed. I mean like Arcane Aura and this Nova in the lane, just to be able to kill those Eidolons easily. And just pump up your team on the map so they can shove lanes out, keep playing fast on the map.
I guess with like with the Maiden Wraith King lane, you get level 2 pretty quickly, and all of a sudden you're offering, you know, 500 magic damage at level 2. It's pretty nuts. Whereas Wyvern, very reliant on that Arctic Burn cooldown.
Wyvern just doesn't win lanes. That's the big problem with Winter Wyvern.
It does grab the Bounty Rune with a nice little play.
Oh man, Enigma's level 5. Wraithing's only 4 right now. Top lane's only going to get scarier before the Wraithing hits 6.
Oh, and Enigma's going for that Necro Book build, which we've seen a couple of times in South America. Usually it's the kind of Necro 1, then you go back into your more usual items, I'd say. The Blink, BKB.
Yeah. It just lets you push lanes out really quick too. Oh, Puck.
Oh, man. That's another Spirit rotation.
This lane just turned from favorable to Puck just getting manhandled in this mid lane. OD got level 6 first. Spirit rotated. Now they're going to be able to control the Power Rune as well while this wave is going into MadKing's tower.
He's going to have Meteor Hammer soon.
Oh, he does. You're right.
Like, really soon.
Damn.
Basically just needs like, what, another 800 gold? Yeah. Clockwork trying to wrap around on the OD. Not really possible with the dire wave already reaching the tower. Top lane, Enigma. Gets out the Midnight Pulse. Level 5 Wraith King ganked by a Witch Doctor. Where did Slaw come from? Leaves the bot lane because it's a 1v1 between Monkey and the Legion. Mid lane, they try and go on the OD again. No, Puck just throwing an orb and having to run away. Bringing Clock and that Winter Wyvern into mid, though. Coil, Noah getting trapped up. They know the Astral's down for another couple of seconds. Can he buy enough time with the Earth Spirit rotation to Astral himself and save the day? The kick out there, and the Kane gets the OD away from danger while killing off the Clockwork.
They got an orb.
Puck, they get in there. Overwhelming odds with that nice little jump from the Puck, and finally the kill streak of Noah down.
Noah God just kind of astraled himself there, put himself in a really weird position. Like a sitting duck, waiting for Puck spells to cool off so he can kill him.
Monkey King just continues the reign of terror in that bot lane.
They're gonna need to rotate to this Monkey, Gary. There's no way they can just let him sit here like this all by himself, especially after Witch Doctor moved. A lot of good teams. Oh, here we go.
He's trying to solo kill the Legion, yeah, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. They bring both supports again into a lane together. Monkey's still level 5. They've got a level 6 Legion here, maybe thinking about the duel.
He knows, right? There's no way he doesn't know.
Radiant Observer Ward was behind the large camp.
His tree dance.
They're gonna go forward with a duel. And Monkey King gonna get picked off here. Nice cast Maledict from the Witch Doctor, potentially
Good
trading
damage.
out for the Clockwork. It is enough, yeah, to find Destroyer.
Do get the dual victory, and at least they got the rotation going. Whenever a position 5 leaves the safe lane to go gank your safe laner, good teams will typically just bring all the heroes to the enemy carry. It was a bit slow with the Clock and the Wyvern because they didn't make the play onto the OD mid first, but they at least got the kill on the Monkey.
Yeah. Puck
Stop
spending
it.
coil
Get
to get a
that
DD rune. Gotta get the rune. Earth Spirit, he's not got a roll here,
missed
but
the
it
orb.
looks like
He
he's
missed the orb.
okay. Get back on that high ground. But Enigma has absolutely owned this top lane. 75 last hits, 18 denies. Wraith King is now jungling. Enigma's going to get this tier 1 soon. I don't know if he even needs the catapult wave to come.
This Enigma's gonna carry so hard in this early game. Just the amount of pressure he's able to apply with this Necros and Eidolons.
He shows himself
They want
for a
the
second.
Clock though.
Yeah, they want to try and get around. Tower down.
Boots.
Enigma's done his job already. He's killed the tower. He's pressured the Wraith King. I mean, if he dies here, yes, he's a level 7
Oh my
kill,
goodness,
but
they can't.
they're so afraid of this black hole inside the Midnight Pulse that they back up. Legion's now come in to join the battle. They've brought, what, 4 heroes top? Puck is coming. 5 versus 1.
The courier? Oh, he's gonna TP out now on the Enigma because they saw the Legion commander kill the courier.
See ya.
So unfortunate. 60 gold though for every hero 9 minutes in for the courier. Jeez. And then I guess the Enigma is level 8. Yeah.
I'm not sure why Bo is pinging out the Academy Shard on Wraith King. I assume it's because Necrobook is burning all of his mana and he can't actually use Reincarnation.
Yeah, I think he's trying to justify why Enigma Necrobook is bad.
Nah, it's good. It's definitely good.
But to be fair though, getting it, the thing about Necrobook, Gary, it's not just about like what it can do. It's also about the stats that it provides. It's 2 mana regen and 6 strength at a pretty decent cost.
Yeah, and he comes into mid with it. Summons going, looking for the tier 1 mid lane now, and a catapult wave should be coming. Top, OD, clears through the Legion commander thanks to Slaw's Witch Doctor. And Monkey King's also hunting down bottom onto a Clockwork, pouncing on the Mechanical Man. Gets the Jingu stacks going, finally up. Parker's a little bit deep here though. A big bound of strike, oh it only gets the Puck. Needs to finish off this Clockwork before he dies himself. Parker's got, hang on a second, he's got 13 1 charges and they're not committing for him. I thought they'd go for that, Theban.
I don't know, man. It's
Monkey too strong?
really hard. Yeah, he's too tanky there. They would have needed a Legion commander at least, or someone like that to be there to get the kill. It just kind of feels right now, MadKings lineup is just so unsynergetic. Is that the right word here?
Unsynergistic? Again, English is a flowing language. Make up a word.
Yeah,
say it confidently.
Something like that. Exactly. I don't know. This Legion, the only damage that she has with her duel is pretty much going to come off from the puck. And if the puck is missing and Legion's missing, then who's really shoving the lanes? It has to be the Winter Wyvern.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And then Winter Wyvern's a super squishy hero that just gets blown up by anyone.
And it's very obvious too, if the puck and the Legion go off the map, that they're doing something together. They're making some ganks. So Witch Doctor or Earthspirit can just camp their cores, counter initiate, and if the counter initiation comes out, now you don't have the damage anymore. Oh, it's just really awkward not winning pretty much a single lane for
well, they got a coil on Monkey. I do spot him out in the end. He was playing very passively off to the left-hand side of his bot lane. He's trying to get a Boundless Strike line onto the puck and Legion. Yeah, onto that outpost. Clockwork's going to get found by the two supports, Earthspirit and Witch Doctor, close in on Destroyer. They don't need much to kill him. And they now force the Dire team out of the jungle. They reset the Monkey's ability to continue farming. And he's well on his way to that Witchblade.
Huh. That's not your typical carry Monkey King build, though. You would see either a Maelstrom or a Battle Fury. Going Witchblade, it might hurt him later on. Because his farming speed is going to be slowed down significantly.
Oh, Puck. Silenced up. A lot of Radiant heroes here. Gets off the phase shift, but there's no more disengage. And Astral there, I don't know who's come in, but there's a Clockwork behind him. Cancels out the Meteor Hammer. It was the Legion inside that Astral. It's Winter's Curse.
Oh, Witch Doctor's dead.
Takes down the Witch Doctor under the Eidolons. At least something comes out of it for MadKings. But now you bring in the Monkey King. They want this tier 1 tower real bad with a Boundless Strike and an Astral and a Legion. They'll catch out Legion with a Boulder Smash kick. They'll slow Toby down and take him apart.
He got way too close to the wave there.
And they still have the threat of this Black Hole. Dead. They've not used Black Hole yet, so Enigma just sitting in the sidelines waiting for the MadKings to initiate, and there's the blink. Gets the Black Hole on the puck, focus in onto that mid laner, kill her off, and Clockwork, he's walked into the midst of 4 enemy heroes. It looks like I've disconnected, but I'm assuming he's dead. Destroyer's gone, I'm back in the game, and Winter Wyvern, another Astral. Noah's there with a Meteor Hammer combo, and at 16-3, this game, very, very one-sided affair.
Sorry, Gary, I muted my mic so nobody else heard me but you. I had to sneeze, so I had to mute my mic for a second. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, this looks really embarrassing for MadKings. They're just throwing their bodies. All they have to do is just push out the creep waves with the Wyvern. If they take the tower, they take the tower. Just let it be. Let them make it hard for them to take the tower. Just don't die trying to stop them taking the tower, because eventually Racing is going to have some items. Eventually you should be able to fight.
Oh my god,
you see
Monkey King Parker jumps into the middle of 3 of them. Legion gets the duel off, in comes the Enigma and the Earthspirit. Parker is life-stealing, you are absolutely correct. He's got that nice little possessed mask on top of his Jingu stacks, and they're going to kill off the Legion here. No, just about. Scrapes away from danger, turns back with the oppressive attack, nearly kills the Monkey.
Rocket.
Spirit, or the Rocket Flare. Nice call. Destroyer snipes it. He's going to give his life for it.
It's a big kill. They just traded 1 for 1 there. That's going to bring them back a little bit in this game, I think, mentally. Okay? Not like actually in the game, but mentally back in the game. Because that's your first obstacle right now, Gary.
Monkey King has Armlet queued up.
Yeah, this guy is crazy.
Do you remember when we were saying guess the hero? You said guess the hero edition on that Wraith King with Armlet, Deso, Battle Fury.
Yep.
And I said, well, it could be Monkey King minus the Armlet. Well,
well,
looks like Parker's got some other ideas.
If he goes for the Armlet, it could be Lightstealer. Lightstealer Witchblade.
Yeah.
Get that crazy slow going.
Oh man, who was it? Do you remember the? I think it was a Korean player that bought Armlet Sniper like all the time. Showed it off in pubs. It was a long time ago. It was a pretty popular like YouTube video. But he was
okay. And he kept like juking people
right,
with the Armlet.
It was just like Toggle God. Like he only bought it on Heroes for Toggles. They do get a catch on the Wyvern. Trying to guard the jungle there, but 4 Radiant Heroes collapse on top of it. But yeah, I guess you're just buying the Armlet here to try and toggle through MadKing's damage. I don't know.
Nah, he just wants to be a cool guy, to be honest. He just wants to be a cool guy, Gary. Doesn't care about anything else. Yep.
Hanging out with the hottest dudes.
There's just some players like that, you know?
Some people just like
watching.
That.
They want to be cool.
Do a little kickflip. Top tier 2 for them. No contest.
Oh, now he's changing his build into an assault cuirass. I mean, at least it's better than an armlet.
Are you sure? I kind of like the armlet.
It must be better than the armlet.
Well,
We're going AC. At least a team item.
They've coiled him up. He's a lone top. Enigma's pretty distant, but he gets off the Wukongs. Tanky with inside the circle. Wraith King is moving forward. Enigma's coming with a blink black hole onto the puck and the Wraith King. Puck is going to turn. Down goes the puck and Wraith King's first life with it. And inside its Midnight Pulse, they've still got Malefice. They've got a Death Ward. Parker has lifesteal and Sora just getting shredded by the Maledict. Even with armor toggles, there is no escape from that damage from Inverse.
All they needed was one Clockwork with this puck to kill him, but the Clockwork was dying bottom to the OD. So he was not available to go top. Actually, he had a buyback. Definitely should have popped that buyback. Like, that was such a nice coil from the puck and good go from the Wyvern, but they just didn't have the damage there.
Feeling a bit disjointed, like you said. They're not really synergistic in their draft, the heroes combined, but it's also feeling like the players themselves, not a cohesive unit. And Toby so far has spent a lot of time in that bot lane, farmed up the Blink Dagger, so we've got initiation from the Legion now. But the space on the map is pretty damn small for the Dire team.
They're going again on the Monkey.
He's got backup. Okay, there's no black hole this time, but they've still got Earth Spirit Witch Doctor sitting on this high ground, waiting for Destroyer to move forward. Catching out the Clockwork, also stunning Puck and scaring that mid laner away. A nice press the attack, though, is a lot of heal and Clockwork. He survived. Hook shot through onto the coil, and they get the Monkey King, overextending. And Earth Spirit inside them all magnetized and takes down Destroyer. But I'm not sure what Monkey was thinking, leaping so aggressively like that.
Am I allowed to say if I really dislike someone's playstyle, Gary?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that okay? Well, well, hold on. Winter Wyvern is having a problem first.
Well, the problem stopped.
Okay.
The problem's over. She's dead now.
Yeah, he can take a breather. Yeah, I just really dislike just Monkey King. I'm not a fan of players like this. You know, you're in a competitive game, you're playing in the league. I know you want to have some fun and stuff, but at least, you know, play some Dota. Right? Play some decent Dota. You're here, you're trying to be a professional, behave like one. His build is pretty bad. And then he's also playing very awkwardly as a carry player.
It's another game where he could have gone BKB. You know, that Wraith King game, Armlet, Deso, Battle Fury. Could have gone BKB and ended it. This one, it feels like a very similar story.
Yeah, he's gonna die again bottom. He's like... Okay, please, Parker, thank you. Your team is all top. You know they're gonna be bottom. Just get the hell out of there.
Well, he will this time.
Yeah, he jumped in so many times. I felt like if MadKings were a little bit faster with their calls to go and hunt down there, he was gonna die once again. And this is how like you get back in the game with your MadKings. Just keep killing this monkey over and over again. He's got a Witchblade into a Playmail, no BKB.
I mean, look at the OD. OD has Meteor Hammer, BKB. Noah is ready to end this game. Go win some team fights.
Noah's actually trying, dude.
Yeah. He knows what's up.
Look at the Enigma too. He's got Blink, Mech.
Yeah, I guess BKB. Oh, Astral.
He's a BKB hero though.
Under the coil. Half HP, duel. It does come through. The physical damage looking pretty good, but they've already dispatched with the puck and the Clockwork. A 2-for-1 trade as the Enigma and Monkey King facing off against the Wraith King. So it's going to be a 3-for-1. Losing your OD for a couple of cores as Monkey King just slaps down onto Sora. Final balance strike there. Not getting the kill. Spirit will be the one to claim it.
Alright, they thought they had the Enigma, but what's up?
Wraith King has Armlet Sange, and he's going into Radiance now. We've seen plenty of the Armlet into Radiance, then Sange, but this This casual
I think
tanky
he
item.
bought the Sanj because he felt he needed something now. Like, they couldn't wait for this relic and radiance. It would just take too long, right? Like, a relic costs 1,800 gold more than the Sanj.
That's true. So he had a couple of grand saved up and he was like, gotta spend money now. Winter's Curse on the Monkey King. Puck's here, TP down with a hook shot. They chain stun the monkey. No black hole
BKB
this time.
monkey? Okay.
And no BKB on monkey, you're right. He's got a plate mail instead. And it looks like this Enigma's gonna get stuck down here too. Coiled up.
Yeah.
Clockwork chases, they've got a blink duel. There it is. Another bonus. 50 damage up on the Legion as the Meteor Hammer. It will come landing down into the Astral.
No
Doesn't get the cancel of the cogs thanks to Slaw. The Witch Doctor sets it up for Noah God to take him down. Toby destroyed, and Ningo Flow's going in on the Witch Doctor, but he pops his wand. Able to chase back with another roll. Not enough reach, though. Doesn't quite land on the stone. And Puck here with another orb. Shift.
Oh, dodges
the
it.
silence. Shifts across to the right-hand side. The cask is going to hit. Doesn't get the phase shift off. It was on cooldown for a second. Misses another boulder. Kick,
so much space,
This
Gary.
Puck is buying so much time. Has to jaunt to the orb, and it looks like they're going to give up. They've had enough.
I'm telling you, Gary, MadKings gonna come back in this game, and it's gonna be this monkey's fault. Okay?
I mean, morale is gonna be super boosted here for the MadKings after the past couple of minutes.
They got good kills. They got the Wraith King farming up. You know, this Puck just toyed with 3 heroes, and I hope he buys a Blink Dagger here on the Puck, because then he really becomes unkillable. And don't mind you, Gary, that was a Puck without a blink.
Yeah,
that was just juking them the whole time. And only level 3 phase shift. Yeah. Oh no, he's going for the Ags. He wants that lockdown against the OD's BKB.
Yeah, and the monkey's BKB as well. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Hook shot it.
Guess who's caught again?
It's the Destroyer catching Parker. Blink dual blade mail. Yeah. Parker stuck inside the trap set by the Clockwork, and another dual win. 70 damage now. Bonus on the Legion as the Witch Doctor has a bit of backup from Earth Spirit. Another great silence, but in comes the OD with a double damage rune. I don't know where the curse is. It looks like the Winter Wyvern was stunned up. Gets the curse down on the OD. Enigma running away from Legion. OD chasing the Wyvern. One final touch from the Arcane Orb. Gets the final kill. And now the Black Hole. Legion and Clockwork with the third hero. Saurus Wraith King losing his reincarnation. Does get dropped. But MadKings are coming through hard. They're getting 3 kills off the back of this.
Yep, and that was OD's 9-second BKB as well. All they got was a Winter Wyvern there. I thought the Wyvern was gonna ulti the Witch Doctor next to the Necrobook and the Eidolons, get that free kill, but maybe he just didn't see it, the play there. Nonetheless, though, Gary, they got 3 kills, and this Wraith King is getting closer to that relic.
Comeback time.
Comeback time.
Ridden or died with the Wraith King. Should never have doubted.
You know what, Gary? When I saw that monkey die there, I actually wanted to leave. I wanted to leave this game.
Oh no, Steven, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next. Am I allowed to do that? Can I leave?
No. Illegal move.
Make me sit through this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch Parker. In fact, as punishment, you're only allowed to watch Parker's player perspective for the rest of the game.
Oh God, no. I might actually just uninstall Dota 2 after that.
I mean, he's gonna have AC soon. They need another minute and a half of Black Hole. Roshan isn't the easiest option for them either. Like, inverse, they need to go and fight. I'm thinking it's like a bizarre game the way we're standing now, but I think you're right. Like, I don't think it's too harsh going in on the Monkey King.
No, it's not.
It's definitely been off. Toby.
Blade mail? Oh, hitting at the blade mail first.
Didn't. And now a roll even further from the Earth Spirit. On top of the Wyvern, forcing the cogs. The OD gets pushed back. The Santi's Eclipse. Nearly enough damage just to one-shot the Wyvern. The Puck gets the call on the Earth Spirit. Magnetized in return, and a save with the Astral.
There's no black hole
moving forward. They've picked up the Wyvern with a boundless strike. There is no black hole, but they've got the close in, catching the Puck before they could blink or phase shift or anything.
Yeah, he didn't have to blink up. It was still on cooldown. So they get 3 big kills here. Finally, Inverse grouping up together and playing together. The Monkey realizing that he can't do anything by himself with his item build. He's got this AC. It does buff up his team. So better play with the team instead of getting caught.
Oh, they have that high ground ward. They spotted the Wraith King, and they know he's got Relic, and they know he has just TP'd back to base. So there's very few places he could be.
Exactly. He could die here. But the heroes on MadKing are going to be respawning now.
10 seconds of black hole.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh, they
attack.
smoked
Dire's
here.
middle
Did
tower
they see the
is
smoke
falling.
under the ward? I'm not sure. They might have.
They probably did, yeah. They're going back
Yeah,
up to
yeah.
high ground.
We got. Oh boy. Okay. 1,000 gold. We got a radiance.
Yeah. Yeah, just
And-
got his relic.
Monkey's going for a mage slayer next. All right.
That's not a BKB.
No, it's not. And mage slayer doesn't do shit.
Okay.
The thing, okay, you know why we're going in so hard, guys, on this monkey? Because this should have been a really clean 22-minute game by inverse. The Enigma, the OD, you won 3 lanes, you buy the right items, you get this Meteor Hammer OD and Enigma with Greaves, you just go to the high ground, you group up together, you don't feed any kills away to MadKings, and now we got like this really awkward game, right, Gary? Where you can't even get Aegis because you're afraid MadKing's gonna fight you. Now this Wraith King has a Radiance in like a minute after having a horrible start.
Legion has 70
And-
bonus damage, you know, out of thin air, basically.
Yeah, and once she gets to BKB, she can solo anybody as long as the OD's Astral's on cooldown. Talk
man, of course
also
so.
has Ags in 100 gold. Okay, so double hook shots. Huge.
Jeez. And then this Puck going for the Deso build, going heavy into the right clicks. Gonna have Deso soon. It does have that phase shift attack talent too. Oh, inverse,
Can we get
they get
Gets
into
a
the
rocket
pit.
onto the Roshan pit though. This is a very slow rush. These heroes don't do rush fast.
And they need these
Especially
icons to
without
tank it
Ags
up.
on Monkey. They're gonna defend this. They have Radiance ready. They got Clockwork hook shots for vision. Puck's on the way.
They're all coming. Clockwork's a little distant, doesn't have a TP. So they're going to be without Clockwork in this fight. Yeah, Roshan.
He'll make it. He'll make it. That's a slow ass rush.
Yeah, you are right. I thought they might finish it before he gets there, but he's got plenty of time. Radiant have given up on it. Rocket Flare scouts out the fact that they have all retreated away from the pit.
Yep. I also want to mention that the last 2 minutes there haven't been any kills, and MadKings outfarmed them by 2,000 gold. Because the goalie was at 8k. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Now
now
it dropped
dipping
to
down.
6.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Wraith King now just kind of sauntering forward, feeling pretty strong at this point.
Yep.
Now his build looks pretty damn good. Sanj, Armlet, Radiance, 28 minutes in. Skelly's onto the Roshan, and the rest of the Radiant jumping forward. Astral to start with a Wukongs. They boulder smash into the Wraith King, but he's got press the attack to save him, and a blink duel onto the OD. It's inside the Wukongs though, so he's pretty tanky. And the jump of the blow up on the Enigma, they take down the big team fight ulti. No black hole, no buyback either, but the Monkey King's still able to stand his ground and fight. The OD with that BKB shredding through the Wraith King's HP because he doesn't have a BKB either. They get the Monkey King
OD's
killed,
dead.
the OD's down.
Whoa,
the Puck
the
with a
damage.
Deso. So much damage from this Puck.
And the
All
Legion
the
buyback,
Mad Kings have done it.
they've done it.
Into
They got the
Roche they
Roshan.
go. 4 kills,
they-
no buyback on the Monkey or the Enigma. Oh, baby.
I mean, all they really had to do was buy back a Legion and a Wyvern in the end. So now they got Aegis. Told you, Gary, we ride or die with the king and believe in the Parker throw.
The one true king, once again, showing that he is a real problem when you don't know how to handle him. You give him all his space, get into his
He's gonna
radiance,
have
because
BKB pretty soon too.
yeah,
Whew.
absolute monster.
I actually thought they might lose that fight because the Legion Commander's duel was pretty bad. Like, going into the Wukongs when the Wraith King was about to get away, I think he could have just chilled, you know, let the Wraith King get out of the Wukongs, let the OD commit a little harder, and then you duel him so you don't die right away also on your Legion Commander, but it still worked out in the end. He got really low on the Wraith King, but then that Puck with the Desolator and the Wraith King just life-stealing off that with his Mortal Strike. What was that, 40% HP on the OD that he just got one-shotted from?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the Enigma
That's
also
crazy.
went like 100 to 0 in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, yeah. And now the Puck is going for Crystallis too. Full damage build coming from Puck. So they're going to have this like tri-core on MadKing's side.
Oh man. Yeah, Deso, Witchblade, Crystallis, Orb of Destruction. This Puck's gonna be like one-shotting the Witch Doctor soon.
They're gonna
Smoke
go
up from
for
Inverse.
the Wraith King here, and if they smoke right now, this is gonna be a really good fight for MadKing, I think.
They're moving. They're coming across.
They got the Aegis,
Wraith King's
dude.
first life. There is
It's
the
an Aegis
reincarnation. He does still have the Aegis, and then Armlet to toggle on. First life gone, second life still up. Armlet on, Dream Coil in. They got No God trapped in the duel. Take down the OD. The Greaves come through, and now the BKB. Noah survives, turns around, slams the hammer into them. MadKings lose the Legion and the Puck straight off the bat. And Enigma escapes from the clockwork while Wraith King, he's trying to work on the Earth Spirit, but he's rolled out of there. MadKings, this time not looking so good. They've got the blink forward, Enigma, and the roll. Try catch up the Sora, but it's just going to be the Winter Wyvern that's isolated. The Boundless Strike off the mark. Take down
No way.
the Winter Wyvern here. And Monkey
know
King's
why?
hunting for the Wraith King.
Did you see what happened there, Gary? Do you know why they lost the fight?
What was the big problem?
Because the Wyvern cold embraced the Wraith King. Right before Wraith King one-shotted the OD. Oh my god, yup. The OD was able to just click BKB, turn around and ulti and kill all of them because of that cold embrace on the Wraith King who had an Aegis. So there was no reason for them to actually just do that. For him to do that. That's why he's writing in chat, my bad, and laughing. He knows he screwed up big time there.
They lose 2 lanes of barracks off of this?
Yeah.
They're going top.
Alright, Dino, hang in there, buddy. This game is not yet over. It's far from over.
There's a double damage rune spawn bottom. And if the Puck's able to go and get that, it could be a good spot for MadKings to platform into the next team fight. And they don't get the top ranks Inverse. They get mid and then they retreat.
I mean, it helps them get back in the game, though, on the side of Inverse. Like, they lost the Aegis. Monkey was pretty far from BKB. Now he actually has it. He was going to go for the Scotty after his AC, but switched up his item build, realizing he actually needs to buy real items. And, yeah, looking good. I mean, that last teamfight win definitely helped the Monkey the most.
BKB. That's the game-winning item, Parker. Now you can end it. Tier 1 bottom's pretty low. Could probably just jump on it and finish it off. But,
now his build actually looks not bad, right?
Yeah, just in the wrong order.
Doesn't look so bad anymore. Kind of do wish the Puck goes for a Aghanims this game. I think Crystallis was a cool idea, but now that you've lost the last team fight, you might have to adjust your item build and get
Into
that
a Basher,
Aghanims.
yeah. No, a Basher for sure.
Okay. I mean, probably not that bad. I don't know if you can probably bash, right, off your phase shift.
Off the phase shift? That's what I was thinking as well. Like, I said it half jokingly, and then I was like, wait.
Yeah.
The
The problem is, you don't know who you're going to bash, and you can probably only bash one of the heroes that you phase shift off. So,
yeah.
10% chance. Abyssal Blade Puck. Oh, the future.
It's another mobility item. Yeah. Abyssal Blade jump onto someone. Waning Rift blink. Orb out. What is the cooldown? 2.3 second cooldown on Bash, yeah.
Ooh, we got a Orb of Destruction as well on the Wraith King, so that's a lot of minus armor now.
Oh, they swapped it off the Puck. So Puck, Enchanted Quiver picked up, so yeah, makes sense.
That's much better, much better. And I also hope that they prioritize the Legion's BKB a bit more. He's been holding on to this Ogre Axe and Mithril Hammer for some long-ass time now. 100 gold.
The fact that they're all having to farm this triangle area. A lot of efficiency lost because they are so afraid of splitting out on the map. Like, Monkey is down bottom lane scouting. I don't know, he's thinking about jumping that tier 1. A little bit risky. Parker moves in, takes the tower, jumps away, has that tree dance cast range talent, of course, to create a bit of a gap between him and the enemies. You gonna bound and strike that creep wave? Wait for the skellies to respawn. Don't stick around for too long, Parker. There's a Puck coming, Parker. Parker, that's a Puck. Oh dear, has to Wukong. Silenced out though. Already lost about 30% of his HP. BKB. Now a BKB. Found the strike, but into the hook shot from the clockwork. Parker destroyed by the Wraith King. In comes the Enigma.
Oh,
he BKB Midnight Pulses, but he doesn't Black Hole. He decided to run away, but the damage from the Puck, it is substantial. Now he has to Black Hole into the Winter's Curse, forcing it out. The duel in the back, onto the OD with the BKB from Legion Commander. Death Ward damage looking pretty good. Sora nearly dead, but the Puck comes back in. Oh my god, Slaw kills off the Puck though. Reincarnation there doesn't have too much to give. BKB comes out too late. Sora facing up against Noah God now, and with that final touch, it's the OD that comes out victorious. A 5-man wipe for Inverse in this, one of the weirdest team fights I've ever seen.
Dude, that Earth Spirit with his Aghanims, he remnanted the OD, kicked them out, then the OD could come back in once the duel was over. The Legion also ran into the tower, chasing after that. The OD stone looked really awkward. But yeah, I mean, they started off with a really good play onto the monkey, but I think they went way too deep in. They didn't expect the Earth Spirit to have that Ags ready to save the OD.
Super slick moves, and yeah, giving all the tips across. 2 supports on that Inverse side, Earth Spirit, and like the Witch Doctor full channel Death Ward with the Aghanim Scepter. Some pretty massive damage from Slaw. 4 staff Ags, Pos 5 Witch Doctor. Oh, the dream.
Good thing the OD as well is carrying pretty hard.
Yeah, it has a Lincoln Sphere now and a Scythe of Vice to try and catch Wyvern.
I actually like the ceremonial robe as well on the OD, because that actually gives him damage. Right?
Oh, with the mana pool?
Yeah, the mana pool, because OD's based off of how much mana pool he has.
How have they spotted that Witch Doctor? That's a great hook shot. Opens it up for the duel on the Legion. They do have the coil trying to get onto the Earth Spirit, but he just slides away. He enchants himself, kicks across, straight out of the coil.
Yep, Legion now has 100 damage as well. So she's pretty happy so far.
And that one laner ranks down doesn't feel like a massive deal. It's like the 15k net worth difference that is definitely more of a problem.
I think MadKings, they were just just one mistake, that cold embrace completely ruined, you know, their entire comeback. It's so sad how like one spell can just destroy your game.
Radiant are scared.
I guess that's that knock-on effect. The dominoes start toppling. You know, you get map control, you get next Roshan, you get towers. Gold is flowing into your pockets.
That OD, if he died first, he's not getting that ultra kill in the team fight as well. And getting this massive, huge OD problem that you have right now. Lincolns, Hex, BKB, Blink. He can upgrade his Blink. He's also going for a Shiva's next to replace his Meteor Hammer with.
Man, Dire team just waiting for level 25 puck at this point. Try and get that Dream Coil rapid fire. Blink in, BKB duel. Does catch out one there. The black hole into the back. It's on the Wyvern only. That's the focus of the Enigma. Kill the Wyvern. They do save the monkey, and he's going to turn and fight with his BKB.
Huge.
Legion gone. There's no more puck. Parker just life-stealing up. Not just a hook shot, and now an Astral. Keeps the clock at bay. Reincarnation with the Death Ward down. Parker the Wukongs. In we go with the Boundless Strike. The lifesteal all the way, and a 5-man wipe into GG call. It's over. Inverse with a 2-0 victory. And MadKings currently without a single win in the whole group stage.
That was crazy, dude. That Earth Spirit saved that monkey with like what, 40 HP I think, and then he started life stealing onto the Legion commander. Came right back into that fight. A very good play from him. And the last 2 team fights, I'm pretty sure Earth Spirit saved the day there. But yeah, monkey, you know, buying some awkward build almost costed his team the game, but MadKings, they just had to make one mistake, and Inverse was just